Hello everyone. Yesterday we got the blog post for the free content which is coming along with the 5.0 for Total Warhammer 3. So we got first up it will be the free Legendary Lord Epidemius and Nurgle's Talisman. So I don't want to go through this stuff over here since I don't play as Nurgle. I don't have any details regarding Nurgle. So and some of the content creators actually. So they are going through Epidemius gameplay already. So with the early access, those people with the early access, they are going through this one over here. So I don't want to go through this stuff over here. Is this just a text one? So you guys probably seen the actual gameplay. So I don't want to go through that one anyway. So the first up it will be the free hero Gold Wizard. We have access to a lore of metal for the Vampires Wizard. Sorry, and he does have access to Pegasus Mount, and then we have bordered warriors. So he's on foot, he's on Pegasus Mount, and then a border warriors, and he has access to new items. So probably it will be available for the entire Empire faction. So armor of Taurus, passive augment that activates when casting spells. Probably it will be available for only wizards. So grants ward save, gold standard active augment grants a single invulnerability. So having ward save and invulnerability will be fine, but I'm not entirely sure with this one over here. So granting ward save will be fine. And they haven't mentioned any of the passive augment. So what this one provides, they haven't mentioned it at all. So the main reason I'm making this video is due to the fact this one over here. So regarding this fact over here. So new campaign featured Nemesis clone. So this one was in our so it was mentioned way back after Immortal Empires. So the roadmap provided in 2023, right? Yeah, I think it's after the launch of Immortal Empires and back in 2023. Probably the previous year they have mentioned around this time. Probably, I'm not entirely sure. It's been ages anyway. So they mentioned the Nemesis crown, which will be very similar to what we have for the Sword of Khaine, and it looks kind of similar, but it does provide different stat boosts, stat buffs. Stat debuffs and all those stuff anyway. So it doesn't just provide stat buffs and debuffs, it just provides entire buffs and debuffs for the faction as well. Okay, so the first up it will be deployment regulation -20 with all factions, faction wide. So it will be available for every faction. As you can able to see, it is called by any faction. So that's one, it can be available to any faction in the entire game. So they have kind of provided Call France as an example. So here it's not just for Empire faction, it will be available for every single of the faction out there. So diplomatic regulations, I'll get into that moment soon. So those which faction will benefit most of this one over here, and in what scenarios for other factions. Diplomatic regulations -20 with all factions, faction wide. So this can be leveled up just like with the Sword of Khaine. So at level 1, this one is the this one is the penalty and the buffs provided by the Nemesis crown. So -20% with all factions, diplomatic regulation, +30 with the Empire. Hit points +10%, ability Nemesis crown. It can be it doesn't take any slots, I think so, but it can be applied to a single lord. Yeah, it doesn't take any of the slots in your inventory, just like with what we have for Sword of Khaine. So ability Nemesis crown. So we don't have any details for this one here. Probably you guys have seen it, but I haven't checked it at all. So weapon strength +5%. It's not great, but at the early start of your campaign, any buff will be very helpful. So missile strength, the same goes for the missile strength +5%. It will be very good. So passive ability Crown's Corruption 1. So it does have 3 levels from the looks of it. It does. This one is at level 1. So now we can see level 2 and level 3 on the next levels. So probably it will be available up to level 3. I'm not entirely sure. So if you compare it similar to Sword of Khaine, I think it will have up to 3 levels, and it will improve the hit points +10%, 15%, and 20% as the max stat maybe. And on the second level, it provides camper moon range along with double the positive and the negative effects from having this one. So if you're gonna have this one, means if you are struggling to keep up with the relations with the other factions, means you need to drop this one. You don't need to worry about this one holding on to this one for long. So you can drop it too. So you can either have it or you can return it anyway. So there's an option to either keep the crown. You have to fight these battles. So battles to level up 4 turns to fight. You have to fight 4 battles in 7 turns. Means so this is an example. So probably it will be more than this. So you have to fight 4 battles within the span of 7 turns, so that you can to level up this one, and also you can keep this one here. If you don't fight the battle, means probably you may lose the crown, and you can able to retain it if you can able to win those number of battles, number of turns specified over here, within the number of turns specified over here. So I think it can be regained just like with Sword of Khaine, but this one does have a different scenarios for regaining that crown. Okay, first next up it can appear in any part of the campaign, in all the campaigns. So it appears throughout the campaign. So providing hints of its location, it will be hinted, and it will be revealed once a faction owns a region in the province when it is considered at the start of your turn. So at the start of your turn, so if you own the location means region means in the province, so it will be revealed at the start of your turn. So now then you can have to fight a battle. I think the campaign marker will appear to fight battle for the option to either keep the crown and gain its power or seal it away to be discovered later elsewhere in the world. So I'm not really sure. Are they going to give us an extra buff for your faction if you're going to seal it away? Probably that'll be the case. So we have the same with the Sword of Khaine. I think it will be the same case anyway. I'm not really sure, but hopefully it will be the same with the Sword of Khaine, somewhere around that mark. So once it can be, there you go. It can be leveled up, and next level will be viewable in the panel access via the Nemesis crown button at the top of the main campaign interface. So if you think you are gonna face like a minus 60 relationship with other factions, so you're gonna see your war declared by all the factions near you means you just need to drop this one. You don't need to fight any more battles, so you can fail this mission over here, like battling this number of battles within this certain number of turns means, so you can ditch that one and try to let it go, so lose this crown. Then you can have the positive relations in a way, so that can be viable. And also, if you're going to play as Tomb Kings, this will come in handy for you. So you don't need to worry about any penalties, right? Faction penalties if you're going to play as Tomb Kings. And the upkeep doesn't matter if you're playing as Tomb Kings. So you don't need to worry about the upkeep cost for Tomb Kings. So if you're going to play as Tomb Kings means, so you can certificate it. And I have done this Khalida Ornament, sorry. So Khalida Ornament Doom Stack, so which was a very tedious one, but she does have less lead points, and this will boost her significantly. Since she can't able to cast any magic, and she's an melee attacker, so melee legend lord, and she's a duelist. If I put this one on her on top of Sword of Khaine, that will boost her significantly, and she will be a viable one-on-one doom stack. So if you're gonna build a one-man doom stack, so that's an example actually. So if you wanna play as Cetra means, you can have this one along with Sword of Khaine, and he can able to literally plow through every single of the enemies anyway. So he's already a viable one-man doom stack, right? Khalida, I don't say she's a viable one-woman doom stack, but she can work very well if you know what you're doing. She is not in a user-friendly one-woman doom stack anyway. That's all I can say. I have used her significantly for the past few months, and I have lost this Sword of Khaine now. I will regain it soon. I have realized what I was doing wrong. So at the start, when I built the doom stack, I was plowing through everything with what I know anyway. So once I ditched that campaign for 2 or 3 months, maybe I failed to recognize what's the potential for that doom stack actually is. So yeah, so she's not in proper one-woman doom stack at the moment. But if you ask me, the Nemesis crown will make her. Whether the Nemesis crown will make it stronger, yes, definitely yes. So the Nemesis crown will come in handy for those kind of scenarios. So if you are building a one-man doom stack, one-woman or one-man doom stack, this will come in handy. Or if you are playing as this is Total War, this is Total War campaign. So this is Total War campaign, which you guys do all the time. I have done only one, yeah. So that this will come in handy there too. So this will boost you significantly. You don't need to worry about the negative penalties with all the other factions. And also, this will apply only units in a specific army. So this, if let's say for example, if you put the Nemesis crown on Call Friends means, the upkeep will be increased for all the units only in his army. So it's better to use it on an one-woman doom stack or one-man doom stack, as I said before. You need to put this one on them so that they will have better use of it in a way, and you don't need to worry about upkeep, increases upkeep for your units in the specific army. Yeah, the weapon strength and plus 10% for your units in the army, and also the missile strength, let's say 10% over here. It doesn't matter after a certain part of certain turns in the campaign. So let's say if you are past 30 turns, you don't need to worry about the missile strength and the weapon strength. So for the early let's say below 30 turns, this will be good, but after 30 turns it doesn't matter anyway. So you have access to better units, so you don't need to worry about this one over here. It's just better to put the Nemesis crown on those kind of scenarios, the one woman and one woman and a one man doom stack, and also this is total war campaign where you don't need to worry about. And so the upkeep here, 10% upkeep in case doesn't affect you, since you're gonna battle a lot of like you're gonna fight every battles every turn, and you don't need to worry about upkeep anyway. Those are the scenarios where you can use the Nemesis crown. Yeah, I think that's it for this video over here, and they have given shoutouts to the modders, so who came up with the ideas of the new units which are available in the DLC, in the upcoming DLC. Yeah, this is very good actually. They are giving a shout outs to the modders, which is very good. So they are appreciating their effort. So I don't play as with mods actually, so I don't play with mods all the time. So I haven't done it actually. So, but any appreciation to the modders is very good actually. So they do more work, including myself. Yeah, so I don't do that much work even compared to the modders over here. Yeah, that's it from me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video over here. This video is specifically made for the Nemesis crown, and I will get it in. So in my campaign I will definitely go for this one here and see how it goes. So some factions will benefit hugely, so a lot from this one, and some lots will get huge benefit from this one too. So if you're playing as Archaon, yeah, this will come in handy for you. So if you're gonna build an one, as I mentioned before, if you're gonna build an one woman or one man doom stack, this will come in handy. Yeah, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to check the video title and thumbnail for each videos and live streams of mine, since I cover different games on the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.